My name is Jason deCaires Taylor, and I'm a sculptor that specialises in making underwater museums. I've spent the last 4 years working on a project in Australia, in Queensland, Townsville, called the Museum of Underwater Art, MOUA, and I'm currently in the process of making a series of installations in Townsville, out on the Great Barrier Reef, and also in Palm Island. MOUA is intended as a meeting point, a place where art, tourism and marine science can collide. An interface to explore the Great Barrier Reef, to discuss reef conservation, and also to provide educational and sustainable experiences for visitors. It not only aims to create a home for marine life, it also aims to create jobs and opportunities for the local community. We're doing the project in several phases. The first phase is a sculpture called Ocean Siren, and that is a piece that's around 30 meters off the coast of Townsville on the Strand. The second installation is called the Coral Greenhouse. It's situated at John Brewer Reef, around 12 meters deep, rises up to 9 meters. It's one of the most ambitious artworks I've ever created at over 165 tons. The large-scale structure is specifically designed for the marine environment. It allows currents and strong tropical storms to actually pass through it. It has a very, very low center of gravity to help distribute that load. Internally, it's fixed with 22 different types of figurative sculpture. Each one of those is a sculpture of a child, and they're each tending to the garden, so they're engaged in different activities, either digging, planting, or pruning different elements within the space. The design of the greenhouse is biomorphic. Its form is determined by the forces of nature. The Museum of Underwater Art aims to create a kind of a portal or an interface into our underwater world, a way to explore the Great Barrier Reef, to tell stories of the Great Barrier Reef, and for people to understand what a fragile, beautiful and sacred space it really is. The Great Barrier Reef is obviously the largest reef in the world, and as such it has great global significance. It almost becomes a metaphor for our reefs across the globe. And I think MOUA is such an important project because what happens on the Great Barrier Reef is an indication of what is happening around the world in our seas and oceans. And as such, it's been such a great project to be involved with.